Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report. Hope everybody been keeping warm. It's getting cold around this area of town. WWE Network announced the other day the service is now available in Germany and Japan at just $9.99 a month and no commitment, and the ability to cancel anytime you want. Subscribers also has access to the U.S. English language version of the network in case you're over there and don't know Japan. WWE Chief Strategy and Financial Officer George Barrios commented on both expansions and separate press releases. He says Japan is strategically important for WWE given our passionate and engaged fan base over there, and the global expansion of the network is critical to continued growth of our brand internationally. Well, which we knew that. As seen on Monday's Raw, Chris Jericho returned to WWE and announced himself for the 30-man Royal Rumble main event. Jericho also posted on his return, says, Rudy Tooty Booty. Had a blast last night, fooled you all again. Thanks for a great crowd in San Antonio. Look out at WWE Universe. It's going to be a wild ride. I would suspect he might be the first man out. I don't know. He's not back permanently, but so he won't win anything except a paycheck. Edmonton Sun has got an article up with Cameron giving fitness and diet tips, and it's noted that Cameron is currently in training part-time down NXT after taking some time off to work on myself, she says. I do that every day, but doesn't do any good. And as noted, WWE has reportedly signed top New Japan Pro Wrestling stars AJ Styles, Doc Galloway, Carl Anderson, and the IPG Intercontinental Champion. But some people say they really haven't signed yet. Others say they have, so hey, we'll know sooner or later. And it's indicated on the latest episode of Wrestling Observer Radio that there are Royal Rumble main event surprises planned, and some of these could, some of those names I just mentioned could appear in the match. It's also noted that Nakamura and Styles were apparently not signed to be on the NXT roster. They could always work NXT event or be sent down for a few shows or something, but the word is they have not signed for the brand indicated main roster plans. So maybe they're going straight up. All right, noted earlier that Natalya was on the road this weekend, this past weekend, WWE main roster, and she's likely wrestling her first match since the UK in November. And she did not wrestle in Corpus Christi, Texas, though, on Sunday night, as the Divas match saw Naomi lose to NXT champion Bayley. Natasha did do a run-in, though, and saved Bayley from a post-match team bad beatdown. Never seen a good beatdown, but it's B-A-D. All right, last night's taping, WWE main event and SmackDown tapings will be taking place from Laredo, with the first episode for the USA Network. And tonight's show is going to be featuring the debut of the announcer Mario Ranallo. Kevin Owens is supposed to be taking on Dean Ambrose. I don't know whether it's for the belt or not. Becky Lynch taking on Charlotte. John Cena and more is going to be there. And the 30-man Royal Rumble main event on January 24th will now see Roman Reigns put his heavyweight title on the line coming out of last night's Raw. And here's some of the people so far that's been announced for it. Big Show, Curtis Axel, Ryback, Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan, Dolph Ziggler, and World Heavyweight Champion, of course, Roman Reigns, which could be the last one in. I don't know. And Vince McMahon, at the end of Monday, also mentioned that Roman Reigns is going to be defending his World Heavyweight title inside the 30-man main event at the pay-per-view. This is only the second time in history that the Rumble match was for the title. All right, today's news is last Thursday's New Year's Eve edition of WWE SmackDown was the final show on Sci-Fi, drew about 1.6 million viewers, down from last Tuesday's Super SmackDown, which drew just about 2.3 million. All right, and the network recently added several Raw episodes from 1999, 2000, and 2001's. Fans can actually now watch Raw in its entirety from January 1993 through December 2001. Great. And as noted, former WWE star Mason Ryan, remember him? He looked like Batista to me, is now working at Circus of Olay in Vegas as the lead archer. I'm not sure what, I guess. Maybe he's playing Cupid, I don't know. But anyway, he tweeted a photo of his new look and noted that he does the makeup on his own every day. I put that on the Diamond Dan Facebook page. And you're going to look at it and say, is that him? All right. Anyway, former women's champion Jackie turns 52 years old today. Conan, not Conan O'Brien, but Conan, also turns 52. Connor of the Ascension, currently out of action with a jaw injury, possibly a dislocated jaw. And as soon as they locate it, it'd be all right. His last match came on Monday, Superstar taping, as the Ascension faced Goldust and R-Truth. After debuting at the WWE SmackDown taping last night, the new announcer is teasing another announcement, perhaps related to MMA. That's Mario. As seen on last night's TNA Impact Wrestling premiere on Pop TV, I don't know if you caught that or not. Everybody's complaining. We're so spoiled anymore. They're complaining it's not in HD. It's grainy. It's I don't know. Anyway, Kurt Angle announced a TNA farewell tour and will be selecting his own opponents and matches. Said he picked Drew Galloway to face him in the main event next Tuesday on Impact. Angles will be returning to the ring this Friday, though, during the one-night-only live pay-per-view from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He will team with Galloway to face the Wolves, who issued the challenge, and the team of Eli Drake and Jesse Goddard's in a triple threat. So Kurt Angle's kind of slowing down on his schedule some, so I don't know if he's going to end up back over to WWE. He might have had a little bit of some money offered to him. Another tag match announced for Friday's TNA is James Storm and Bobby Roode reuniting as Beer Money to take on Brahm and Eric Young. Latest episode of Five Things with Kyle Edwards is the 100th video, and they look at superstars who appeared in the WWE ring before they were famous. Sheldon Benjamin and Charlie Haas, Mr. Kennedy, Corey Graves, Darren Young, and Samoa Joe. I'm not sure what that's going to be about, but anyway. Tonight's NXT is going to be part 2 of the year in review with Corey Graves and Rich Brennan. Speaking of Samoa Joe, he wants WWE Gold in 2016, whether you like it or not. Dark matches for tonight's WWE main event in Laredo saw Fandango beat Victor of the Ascension with a backslide, and the WWE taped the following matches in Laredo for the main event. Titus O'Neil taking on Goldust, Tyler Breeze taking on Zack Ryder, Usos versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Yes, those two are still there in WWE somehow. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.